5 Chevy Belair, two-door hardtop sport coupe, car for sale reserved and refurbished to maintain original features. So all rubber seal parts, so everything's correct. This is small block. I guess is a 265. Yeah, 265. Original rare power pack 265 engine. Four barrel. Column shift transmission. Yeah, this is a rare engine because they were basically 6 cylinders back then. Blue Flame 6. Yeah, it's all original, all right. 55 Belair. This is a common, like the aqua color with the usually like a ivory white or a cream color. You got your Chevy standard stock Chevy wheel covers with the wide white walls. All your chrome trim. A lot of work, man. Big old steering wheel. They used to, again, you know, they had these big steering wheels because a lot of cars back then did not have the power steering. So you had a lot more leverage to. Actually, when you're driving a car, if you go 10 miles an hour, the manual steering is no big deal. It's only when you're parking it and you're going like 2 miles an hour. But if you keep your tires inflated, it makes it a little easier to tow up front. So if you had a larger steering wheel, the manual steering would work a lot better. It's probably, yeah, it's manual steering. Manual steering, manual non-power brakes, 1 master cylinder. So if you lost your master cylinder, you lose your brakes back then. That's why they called the handbrake parking brake, they called it the emergency brake back then. So that was you pull that straight out. That was the kind you go, and you go, pull it out straight, and you go release. You go, it goes down like that. That was your emergency brake. Because you had one single master cylinder, another dual chamber master cylinder. Hear that? You throw an anchor out the side. You know, another thing is too with brakes back then. Even all the way up through the 60s, you had drum brakes. You hit a big puddle. I'm not like something where you submerge the water, the wheels, like 4 inches deep in puddle. You lost your brakes. And like I would drive through a puddle. Like I put my foot on the brake a little bit while I'm driving through it. It would help keep the brakes from being lost. And I don't understand why that works like that. Why that happens with drum brakes. But if you go through if your wheels are like submerged in 6 inches of water and you're driving through that, you come out the other side, you got no brakes. You can step on those brakes all you want. A lot of people were aware of it back then, so, so if you're driving down the road and there's a lot of flooding going on, man. And when they finally came out with front disc brakes, which I didn't like, to tell you the truth, when they first came out with them, but it says, well, there's one big advantage. Because I don't like it. How the hell you rebuild those stupid calipers? I used to like the wheel cylinders better. Basically, you gotta buy a new caliper and have it rebuilt. It's not too easy to rebuild these front disc brake calipers. But they used to have also these things called valve touch. They were semi-metallic brake shoes. And if you put those in, but they would wear out your drums quicker. You put those in, you would have some braking in the rain. Not just rain. I mean, if you go through a deep puddle, if you're just driving in the rain, you wouldn't lose your brakes. If you hit a deep puddle when you got submerged, it'd be like nothing for I don't know, at least a couple hundred yards driving, maybe more. That's how bad it was. A lot of people weren't aware of that shit, but millennials don't know that. They don't know that shit. That's why if you get an old car, it's pretty good to have a disc brakes in it. That'd be one upgrade. Or I don't even know if they sell the semi-metallic. They might have that. The brake shoes that would work if they got wet. They probably do.